To have a plan of how you practice is extremely important, because that is the strategy thing. Which strategy will you use to learn faster what you want to learn? In my method, people can learn what they want to learn. So then, therefore, you choose that. Some people is more inclined to want to have better technique, or others maybe to improve rhythm, or just for repertory, etc. Different interests people have. They come to me and tell me these things. But the main thing is that how will you practice with a proper plan? For example, the rasgueos should not be overdone. We have to divide this in 12 days rotation system of 20 minutes each day for each plan, or each day has 20 minutes length, and then those are 12 different, which have all the technique, rhythm, and repertory inside, right? So these things you have to know specifically, and it's a personal, have to be personalized. That's what we do in Skype exactly, because I can give you a plan, precise plan for you to practice in a way that you don't waste time and don't overdo things which you don't need. Generally, people practice the stuff which they don't need really. And what they need, they maybe don't know, or maybe they do away with it because probably was not practiced or approached properly. You know, that they cannot do. They cannot do because of why? If they can do something, it's because they did not approach properly. So basically everything, all these things happen whenever we don't follow a method, a precise, exact method, and just play random stuff. Then of course you get stuck at some point. And then I know, because I have 19 students at present, and they call me all the time. They say, with this I was stuck for this and this, or I was just turning around and in circles. I didn't know what to do because I tried to progress, but it didn't happen, etc. So we have to organize. I do a specific, personalized map for you on how you practice this every day. So let's say in the month you have this 12 days rotating there, and that's why if you one day have more time, it's not a requirement that you have 1 hour to practice or 2 hours a day, but 20 minutes a day minimum. And from this, if you have 40, then you can do the material of day 1 and 2 on one day, and the next day you can do day 3, right? And if one day I have 3 hours, then I can do also those days, and then I keep rotating, right? So for example, what I said about the rasgueos have to be practiced only two times a week, and not more than 2 minutes each one. And there are 6, so there's about 12 minutes of practice only, or say 15, not much. But if you do that every day, then that's wrong. That's why people cannot play this fast, because they don't know how. And how is more important, how is personal. How is what we do in Skype, explaining specific thing, and how is personal, it's about you. Therefore, all this is knowing how to do it. You need to have a strategy and a plan to achieve your goal in guitar. It doesn't matter if professional or not. Or, of course, everyone plays for fun. I also play for fun. Right? I'm not being paid to play or to teach. I elevated that from my job to my hobby. So, and that's why I like to teach. Right? So, therefore, because you will derive pleasure on music if you know how, if you feel you are advancing, and if it's true that you are actually your progress is clear there. So of course this is very important, and then if you have a strategy, then success is there at your hand.